Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. Uh, I think this is the last presentation of the day. I know it has been a long day for all of you, and we are running quite a bit late. So I would not like to hold you pretty long. I'll try to keep it simple, short, and sweet. And may I request, before I really start talking, all of you to please stand up for a sec. Please. Sorry for it. So that, I think it will help just to get a little freshness once again. And the couple of minutes which we'll be talking, probably that can be fruitful. Thank you so much. Please take your seats. All right. So Prakash talked about breaking the barriers, geographical barriers, through telepresence and video conferencing. So I'll be talking on something next to it, complementary to it, that is breaking the barriers in implementing and utilizing video conferencing and telepresence. And to my opinion, it is wires. I think Prakash very well was talking that why video conferencing is not optimally used in many government organizations. Although many state governments and central governments have invested into it, but still, if you see the efficiency, the usage part, it's very low. So it may be because of a couple of things we can talk about. Maybe one is difficult user interface, as one Prakash shared about the central reservation system, easy reservation system. And third is probably the bad quality audio. So during the meetings, people are not able to hear, people are not able to understand, and the whole purpose gets defeated. So we'll try to understand this aspect a little bit more. Let me put few slides. Probably that will make it easy for all of us to understand. Okay. All right. So I think everyone who is sitting in this hall will agree that collaboration over video and audio nowadays is quite an important tool for having efficient communication, for having productive meetings, and save time. I think all of us agree to it, okay? But still, the adaptability and usage is not that much. So, as I just said, one of the reason is poor audio quality. So, I'll just share a small video, probably that will further emphasize and highlight what I'm trying to say.
Excellent work, you three. I just read your proposal, except you forgot to include that info I wrote on the whiteboard that needs to be in there.
It's the fourth quarter strategies.
Shoot. What's the percentile on consumer shares?
Consumer shares are up 3.9%.
0.9%?
3.9, no.
3.9%.
Okay, and stock percentiles?
It was up from 2.4.
1.4?
2.4 is how much it's up. It's up 2.4%.
2.4.
Thank you. 2.4?
Okay, well, how many acquisitions have you lost in the third quarter?
7.
11?
Just 7.
7.
7.
What's totally unacceptable?
2, 3, 4.
Get out of my boardroom. This is the end. You're fired. You are fired.
The conference phone evolved. The new Flex from Revo Labs at revolabs.com.
All right, so that was a small day-to-day example while we try to use audio conferencing or video conferencing, many times that is the kind of situation we are not able to hear, people are struggling to hear. So that is one of the reasons why probably the adaptability or usage is low. Second, the high profile events, like if there is a town hall meeting or say a senior delegate or say a CM or any minister is taking meetings or there is a board of directors meeting. So those are high level of meetings. There has to be perfect planning and execution. But many times it happens that still you don't have any time to plan. Meetings are ad hoc. Many things come last minute, like we were seeing in the morning, like Home Minister has been called upon at the last minute, those kind of things. So we need something which is pretty use and pretty plug and play. You don't need so many scheduling, you don't need experts, you don't need engineers. It has to be like plug and play, easy interface. So these are the few thoughts which probably we need to consider to increase the adaptability and usage of video conferencing and telepresence. So as I just spoke, the problem is, can you hear me? So this is a day-to-day problem. Probably all of us have been facing it. So out of the multiple regions which I touched upon, the one is not enough coverage of microphones. That is also one of the reasons. Then second can be like poor placement of the mics. So it's a law of physics that if the microphone is away from a person, that's not going to be audible. The voice is going to be feeble. So that is another reason. Then the type of microphones we use. So probably we try to use same thing for every application. And then there can be different kind of noises in the room. There can be air conditioners, can be fan, people may be talking, some side meetings happening. So those kind of noises. So because of that, meetings become less productive, stressed, and people try to avoid having those meetings. Instead of using video conferencing or audio conferencing, people try to avoid, either they'll pick up the phone or would prefer to go and meet personally. Okay. So what we can do is simple. I mean, we're back to basics, that we use more microphones, we use the right kind of microphones. For example, I have put one of the microphone. It is a Revolabs microphone. So now I'm not required to fit myself in front of podium. I'm free. I can have eye contact with you. I can come near to you. I can do whatever I want to do. Like I'm talking naturally, instead of really worrying about that I have to fit myself in a particular position. My hands are free. And I'm not carrying any battery pack or something. So I'm not taking care of technology. Technology is taking care of me. So that is something I'm trying to make a point. So that is just one of the examples. We have like there can be different kind of variety of microphones which can be used for different kind of applications. So what is the end result? End result is meetings get productive. People are interested in having video meetings or video conferencing, less stressed, there is a harmony among the people. So those kind of the benefits which we get. Maybe I can show you a small video again, probably that will help in further.
Since the dawn of time, mankind's been seeking new and better ways to communicate with one another. Primitive inventions helped for one-on-one conversations, but when it came to communicating as a group, everything seemed to be stuck in, well, the Stone Age. So productivity plummeted, and frustration went soaring. But that's all about to change. Behold, the Revolabs Flex Phone, a new age in conference phone communication. With superior audio quality, every member of the call can hear every word. Plus, the Flex Phone is wireless and simple to set up, making it the perfect choice for any mid to small-sized conference room. And instead of being hunched around a single device in a prehistoric stance, the Flex Phone's movable speakers and microphones can be placed anywhere in a room, finally allowing you the freedom of being anywhere in the room. The conference phone has evolved, even if you can't say the same for your coworkers.
All right, so these are the generic scenarios which we see in our conference rooms, in our meeting rooms. So probably we would not like to have these kind of ugly pictures. This probably looks much better. Everyone will appreciate that we have a clutter-free, clean table, and we have nothing than our laptops or our working gadgets. There can be large boardrooms. This is one of the pictures. Then another picture shows a multi-purpose room. So now reality cost and furniture cost is also pretty high. So nowadays we have rooms which are multi-purpose room, depending upon the kind of meeting, the number of participants, the layout of the room gets changed. For example, this particular room. So, every day there is a different layout here. So having wireless kind of microphones for this room can make it easy job for the technicians who are managing the audio part over here. Then different kind of applications like e-learning, if you talk about, they can be telemedicine kind of applications, or live like town hall meetings or other messages which are being given across by some minister or a senior executive of a state agency. Those can be recorded and streamed later. So it will give a good quality of audio. And the key point is that the people need not to worry about the technology. Technology will take care, and they can do normal the way they have been doing in day-to-day business. These are like executive rooms for senior people. So these are some of the practical scenarios I'm talking about. So I'm talking about the basics. So we really need to ask that do we have the similar kind of or good quality of audio as our infrastructure in terms of bandwidth we are investing in terms of good quality video conferencing or telepresence system we are going for, or other infrastructure we have opted for. Because audio is the critical part. So now, as by now you all know that I represent RevoLabs, so I just wanted to touch upon that. Who is RevoLabs? So we are a US-based company headquartered in Boston area, and we have been founded in 2005. And we are developers and manufacturers of only wireless, unified communication systems, primarily to be used for audio, video, and telepresence kind of applications. We are globally present, and we have installations and proven customer base across all the verticals. So we said that, yes, first of all, having good quality microphones, variety of microphones which are wireless, we can solve a couple of problems and we can enhance the usage of video conferencing and telepresence. But why RevoLabs only? There can be other players as well. So why RevoLabs? Because first of all, great audio quality which is optimized for the human usage. Then they are totally cell phone interference free. So even if you might have noticed during some of the meetings, if a cell phone call comes, there is an annoying noise coming out of the microphones or speakers. So that can be that's totally ruled out in case of RevoLabs. Then you have different variety, like you can see 5 types of microphones in this picture. And the size and shape is quite stylish. They are very small and easy to handle, and highly secure. They are encrypted, and they are widely used by US armed forces, even in India also. Organizations like DRDO, Defense, they have evaluated and implemented, and they are using them at this point in time. So we have from 128 to 256-bit encryption. So they are totally secure and cost effective as well. And like in nutshell, we have solutions for almost every place where you collaborate, whether it is desktop, personalized video conferencing or audio conferencing requirement, or whether it's a small or medium size of conference room, or whether it's a large hall, those kind of things. So for every application, we have a solution. And like as one size doesn't fit to all, similarly, same solution doesn't fit to all applications and all budgets and pockets. So we have different kind of solutions for different budgets. These are some of the notable Indian customers, happy customers, and quite a lot are government as well, as you can notice from most of the verticals.